I'm Luann Majeski. I've been teaching at Summit for about 12 years in the 3rd grade and 6th grade math before that, math lab before that. Time off for kids in between there.
I'm Jess Alfaro, and this is my first year at Summit, but I taught for 5 years at Whitaker before coming here.
And I'm Amanda Dill. It's also my first year at Summit. For about 5 years before coming to Summit, I worked part-time doing educational consulting, and then I taught in Forsyth County Schools for about 7 years before that.
It's the only place that I've taught in North Carolina, so I've been here a long time, and it's not some place I'd want to leave. You know, it's the kind of school that's just so compelling to be here that I wouldn't even consider being someplace else.
I've joked and called it a teacher's utopia. I think it's, and I was at a great school before I was here, but Summit allows you so much freedom and independence and autonomy in what you do as a professional. I feel very supported, colleagues are great, the students want to be here and want to learn. It's just a great place to grow yourself and to get to watch kids grow.
Yeah, I would agree. And my first experience with Summit was as a parent. I spent a lot of time before my daughter entered kindergarten trying to pick a school that sort of matched up with my idea of a dream school. When you walk in the building here, you see smiling faces on every person here. The kids are engaged, the adults are engaged, everybody's having a great time while they learn. And just as a professional, it's been really freeing. It's sort of, teaching here this year has been like, this is why I became a teacher, because this is what my sort of dream of what teaching would be like.
Space is just someplace that's so nice to be. And, you know, we have so many options, you know, of even places just to teach. You don't have to just stay in the classroom. You know, there's so many other
Because, you know, Summit talks a lot about teaching to the whole child, and I think they really do that.
What do they need to know to be successful? What habits, like Luann was talking about, do they need moving forward? And then we try to take that and create things that are exciting and engaging and interesting and kind of I think that is inspiring to children. I think
The quality of the assistants that are in the room with the teachers at Summit is just unparalleled. Assistants on our team, you know, we've got one person who's incredibly gifted with arts and drama, and we've got somebody else who is great with technology. And so not only can they be a support to us, but they often can, you know, lead. And
to be a child at Summit would be incredible. I mean, I really, if being a teacher here is great, I think being a student here must be infinitely more wonderful. Comfortable with who they are. I've never seen students who are more diverse, but completely okay with, this is what I really like and want to talk about, and this is what I really like and interested in. And I think students here feel secure, so then they feel
sort
like
of uncomfortable thinking about what's it like to be in my classroom. But we do try to use that lens of, if I were a kid sitting there, how would I feel? Would this lesson be working for me?
Well, I think inspiring learning probably starts with, they inspire us to keep learning, and I think that's, you know, really important. Learning how to learn is really important, and so we're teaching how to learn, and so I think that's part of inspired learning.
What are students interested in? What do they need to know to be successful? Students take something in a direction we didn't see it going, and that's where we go.
I hope the learning that children do here does inspire them to be lifelong learners. I hope it's as great for them to be in my classroom as it is for me to be in there, because it is pretty awesome being in there with those kids. It's a pretty wonderful, sweet spot to be in.
I think students like their teachers, you know, and feel like they know their teachers. With 13 students in a classroom, you know your students, and I think they really feel like they know you.
So seamless, you know, between the arts and drama and you know, regular classrooms, and you know, using the corridor, you know, for as a resource, and you know, being off campus as well as being on campus, and I mean, I think all of those things play into inspiring learning. I guess, you know, sometimes when you have kids come back, you know, from the upper grades, and they can remember things that happened in class, you know, that's pretty rewarding, and you feel like it was a memorable year for them, you know, the effort that you put in is kind of realized, you know, when kids have great memories of, you know, the
And
year.
it's just so engaging for the kids. They just,
Yeah.
learning's fun, and
Right.
it makes them want to be actively engaged in that learning process.
I think third grade's pretty hard to beat.
I know.
Actually, you know, I mean, I think with a, you know, such a professional team and, you know, great kids, just as good as it gets, I think.